Yeah. Wait.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the first and only episode of the Physics of.
My name is Varun Manjunath, and this is Ramesh Hanif. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about basketball.
To start it off, when shooting anywhere, rotation is essential. As you can see, when shooting the ball, my hand slid against its surface. The frictional force between the ball and my hand provided torque to the ball. The torque ultimately caused the ball to gain rotational acceleration and causes it to spin.
If you want to get absolutely humiliated like I did in this video, there are many steps in order to do so. First, I pushed the ball forward, which gave the ball enough velocity to release from my hand. After that, Ramesh jumped using the force from his legs as he sprung from the ground and smacked the ball away. In this action, the ball is pushed forward from the force it was given by Ramesh's hand. His hand and the ball provide an action-reaction pair as the ball exerts the same amount of force given from the hand back on the hand.
After I destroyed his future, I furthered it by pushing him. When I pushed him, I applied a force onto him, which did work and gave Varun kinetic energy. Also, before I pushed him, I had initial momentum. When I pushed him, my momentum was distributed among him and myself, which caused him to accelerate and my velocity to reduce.
You may seem like a complicated move, but it's actually very simple. When the ball is released by its initial force from my arm, it is in projectile motion as gravity is the only force acting on it. When Ramesh projected himself in the air, he used his leg as a spring and pushed off, giving him upward acceleration. When he caught the ball, the total momentum between the ball and Ramesh remained constant. They form an inelastic collision as they both have the same velocity once caught. To project the ball into the hoop, Ramesh bends his arms and accelerates it forward, which pushes the ball upward.
Started off, Varun uses the friction between his feet and the floor to push him forward, which gives him acceleration. To stop himself, he uses the friction once again, but in the opposite direction. This provides negative acceleration and slows Varun down. Once he stops, he uses his legs and arms like a spring and uses the force to push the ball into the air. This gives the ball acceleration, and once it is in the air, it is in free fall all the way till it hits the ground, since gravity is the only force. Trust me, the ball didn't hit the rim or the net since he's trash.
When my feet touch the ground, the static friction applied from the ground on my body causes it to accelerate forward. For this video, when Ramesh shoots the ball, he applies a certain amount of force in order to make the ball reach the rim. As he steps back, the distance between him and the rim increases, so a greater force is required to make the ball travel a greater distance, which allows him to make his shot.
First off, I push the ball with the force from my arm. The ball gains speed and is in projectile motion until it hits the rim. The ball applies a force on the rim which displaces it from its equilibrium, causing it to oscillate. Once the rim passes the equilibrium, the tension force within the pole forces it back. Once it reaches its equilibrium once again, the momentum of the rim causes it to continue moving. This forces the pole to displace itself from equilibrium once again.
And now, talking about the physics of my LeBron-like vertical. When I bend my knees, my legs act as a spring, propelling me upward. Once I spring upward, I have a fixed kinetic energy which converts into potential energy as I rise to 3 inches above the ground. Once I reach the peak of my jump, my potential energy equals my kinetic energy from the beginning of my jump, since energy is conserved.
I got a really big team, and they need some really big rings. They need some really nice things. Better be coming with no strings. Better be coming with no strings. We need some really nice things. We need some really big rings.
I hope you guys learned about the physics of basketball.
This has been Ramesh and Varun. We'll see you never.
You do what you want when you pop it.
cop it. You do what you want, what you cop it. You do what you want, what you got.
What's going on, guys? What's up, guys? This has been Ramiz and Varun, and I'll see you never.
You do what you want when you pop it. Yeah. You do what you want when you pop it. You do what you want when you cop it. You do what you